We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And as you see it today, it continues to fight here to hold itself up above 120. We're going to break down some key levels here, but it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The SPY did as well, and the overall markets. In our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator since 10:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen within the options chain, some of them went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. in a tight consolidation here. And as I've stated, this is my opinion alone. The longer it stays above $1 and above 120, the more strength it may have. Not guaranteed, right? Just speculation and going off the charts. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot sent out a bull indicator since 7:55 a.m. Inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen, within the options chain, some went higher than that. And if you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. As I stated, in a tight consolidation here and continuing to fight to stay above 120 and doing a complete transition here since December 7th from bright green bars of the rip area, as I like to call it, to the dip area here on December 9th of white with red borders. If it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision. It allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips and seeing the strength and weakness within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. now under a bull indicator again. As you can see here within this volatility, the last 3 days has been very volatile, canceling the bear indicator, the bull indicator, the inflow versus the outflow. Lots of volatility here, but not a lot of movement to the upside or downside. It's in a stuck consolidation here between 120 and 140. But today, it did hit a new low here that we had not seen within this volatility of 118. Quickly bounced right back up to the 120s, all the way back up near 130 here at 129, and it rejected, and it's here fighting within that volatility, getting a bull indicator at 126, and you could see these inflows trying to pick back up, but they have not crossed the midpoint, guys. What I would first watch here is if this midpoint can get crossed. You could see the strength that happened here in the most recent crossover on December 16th. It went from around 128 to highs here of 142, and then things slowed down again, and once it crossed over and it got that bear indicator, we have gone from 130s to 118, 120 area. Here it is within this tight consolidation again, trying to find support and start a staircase effect with that bull indicator, and if these inflows could cross back up. Not guaranteed, of course, but something to not overlook and watch carefully here within the 30-minute time frame, and also within the volatility on the 15-minute. The inflows have been fighting to get back up, and they're back below, guys. I would watch here if these inflows could come back up, hold that strength there from that bull indicator here at 123, and continue that staircase effect, breaking through resistance levels and pushing up to the higher levels. Now, as you could see it here, sitting sideways, a lot of people were speculating, and this was just speculation alone, not financial advice, that this could possibly squeeze as well, sometime even after everything that went on with MMTLP getting halted, and then the whole entire thing with the privatization and so forth, right? And then halting all the way till the date of privatization. Now, MMAT since then has been sitting sideways, and thanks to all this momentum, it has been able to gain NASDAQ compliance, because it was not NASDAQ compliant back here in October when it was below $1. The longer it stays above $1, the more strength it could have and avoidance of getting another NASDAQ letter of getting delisted, because that would be right there almost counterintuitive. All this that happened for the company to go upwards and shorts getting squeezed on the way up to then fall right back into the same area and have delisting probabilities, right? So as long as it stays above $1, the bulls are putting up a fight. But 120 here within all this volatility has been crucial in the history of the chart, because back here in the beginning of November, it found strength here around the 120s and bounced up to get to the 2s. And then when it came back down, it found support there. And so far, it's been ranging within that area, trying to bring itself back up. If it significantly gets these outflows pulled down and pulls down towards 1 or even below that, the weaker this could get, guys. So that's something to not ignore. That's the risk here with this penny stock right now at these current levels and the current situation, because the speculation was that they would squeeze together, right? MMTLP and MMAT. We did see it get to highs here of 2s, but since then, it all fell so fast. And within this volatility, it has had jumps of 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, but right now, struggling to hold the 120. And today it bounced back up. And now the next resistance above that is the 135 to 140 area, and then getting towards the 160s, guys. We want a bull indicator that's not going to get canceled right away by a bear indicator, and we want inflows to significantly pick up, guys. The last times that it significantly picked up was back here on November 21st. It went from 165 to 226. Back here on November 14th, it went from 130s to 195. And back here on December 6th to the 7th, and it went from 168 to 252. And even back here again on November 3rd and the 2nd, and it went around 125 to 150s. So it has, in the history of the chart, room to go higher once it crosses over that midpoint, if the inflows are significant enough, and if in the process there is shorts that may be covering, adding more momentum to that possibility. But again, all speculation and hype, and I'm here to just break down the charts as I always have, and I focus in on the volatility, guys. My opinion, my perspective, volatility is here to stay, and within the volatility there are constant opportunities to not be missed, to learn from or grow from, right? So here we are, the 1 hour, it's under a bear indicator still since way up here at 211. The outflows have dominated all this time within this volatility, and right now on the 1 hour chart, the outflows are dominating, and we're at negative 0.1, guys. This needs to come up towards the midpoint and eventually cross it to start reflecting some strength into the chart. And what I would watch, if this bear indicator can get canceled and a bull indicator pops up, to go ahead and confirm some possible strength plus inflows picking up on the 1 hour. And same thing for the 30-minute. If it could cross back over, hold strong that bull indicator. But the 15-minute within the volatility, same thing as well. I would watch if this could cross back over and hold that strength of this bull indicator that popped up at 123. And here we are with a bull indicator at 126 on the 30-minute time frame. So as I stated earlier in the video, the first resistance levels is up here towards the 130, 135 area, breaking back above the 140, 45 area and getting towards the 160s, guys. That's going to be critical. And to the downside, the most important support right now is 120. Below that is 115 to see how it reacts within that area. And I would watch here if these inflows reject and come lower and start reflecting into the chart and cancel out this bull indicator again and start testing support levels, or if this bull indicator stays strong, starts that staircase effect, and these inflows all the way down here start to cross back up on multiple time frames. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.